This is the most successful scam show of all time. A hit in 45 countries around the world. The real hustlers have stolen cars.
Hi.
It's perfectly safe there.
Burgled houses. Picked. Switched. And ditched. They've carried out close to 500 scams and stolen over £1 million. And now they're back for an 11th series. Alex, Jess and Paul. With new recruits, Polly and Jazz. Their job? To expose the tricks of the criminal's trade so that you don't get scammed. On tonight's show, it's all Greek to one Mark as he's left thousands of pounds out of pocket.
I can't take any more of it.
Jess turns water into gin.
I love a gin and tonic.
For a very honest man.
And this Mark's good deed leaves him with a very bad taste in his mouth.
I feel sad.
The Marks in this show have no idea they're being hustled. They agreed the footage could be shown so that you can avoid falling for the same scams. The hustlers have invited celebrity friends to see if they can cut it as con artists. But they'll have no clue what the scam is about, and there are no dress rehearsals. So this is sink or swim. Today's guest hustler is star of Shameless and EastEnders, Jody Latham.
I'd like to think that I've got what it takes to be a good hustler. So, we'll see. People who hustle for a living, real hustlers, they must be crazy. I mean, it's so nerve-wracking. Every day not knowing what's going to happen. And it's scary life. I feel like the new member of Ocean's 12. It's great.
Jody has been sent to some disused wasteland to meet a man about a scam.
Welcome to The Real Hustle. What do you think?
Scary.
It's quite scary. We've got a couple of questions for you, quite important.
Okay.
First one is, do you play poker?
A little.
Well, now you play a lot.
Okay.
The other question is, how do you think we can take somebody for a lot of money by letting them win a lot more?
I have no idea.
We're going to let someone win thousands.
Are we?
But you're the secret.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to teach you everything you need to know.
Sounds good.
Come on, I'll give you a few lessons on poker. You usually have to start off by playing for as much money as you have.
Right.
And I'll be willing to take that from you.
All right.
This is the Mad Greek. It's weekday lunchtime in this bar.
I think these are the two guys.
These guys are both regular poker players. But this guy in particular is carrying lots of cash, making him the Mark.
Good to meet you. How are you? Have a seat. Stuart. Nice to meet you. Have a seat, Stuart.
Lee, how are you doing? You all right?
Oh,
Jody's first role is to put the Mark at ease and draw him into the scam.
I told you about the game tonight and everything. I mean, you boys are up for that, I'm assuming. Yeah. Nick is coming over just to say hello and meet you guys. Nick is the guy that runs the game. He is a bit mental. He kind of bets on anything. He'll bet on 2 flies landing on a sugar cube. I'm serious. He's that guy. But he throws it around, can afford it. It's a fun night if you're up for it. Yeah, good.
And here's the man himself, poker organiser Nick the Mad Greek in a flashy new Merc.
Yeah, that's a new car.
Yeah.
He got a new car 3 months ago.
He's nuts, this guy.
You met him once.
Briefly.
I'll bet you he doesn't remember you.
Do you reckon?
Right, I'll bet he doesn't remember you. £1. That's right.
It's actually Alex in his Saturday Night Fever disco suit. He's a gambler who likes expensive cars and even more expensive women.
You had nothing to do with Nick.
Nick.
This is Jim.
James. We met before, yeah?
Yeah.
See,
You okay?
I nearly lost £1, yeah.
This is Susie, everybody.
That will be Jess, playing Nick the Greek's very long-suffering girlfriend.
I said there were spaces tonight. You wanted to do the game tonight.
Fine. You bring money, you can play. Yeah? So, as you told you, we bet on anything.
I bet on some things. He bets on anything.
I bet on anything 'cause I'm Greek. You know, we bet on things. I tell you what. The guy there on the phone.
The hoodie, yeah.
Okay. The bet is which way he goes when he finishes his phone call.
The poker's not for hours, but Alex is already gambling. He wants to bet on which way a stranger will walk down the road.
Everything you have in your pocket.
Anything I've got in my pocket. All right. There's a couple hundred there.
All right.
How much you got? I've got you covered.
No, I'll cover you. Βγάλ' το αυτό. Δώσ' τον 2 λεπτά. Βγάλ' το. Βγάλ' το 2 λεπτά, ρε παιδί μου, εντάξει. I'm not gonna lose it. Take it off. Έλα.
No.
What? Come on. You know I'm good for my word. Come on, Ella, take it off. This is from her parents or something.
The Greek shows he's completely barking by using Jess's priceless family heirloom to cover his £500 bet.
All right, okay, right, we're covered.
Alright, we're covered, we shake.
All right.
What are you looking for? It's real. What? You know what it is. I had a fake necklace.
I know that thing around your neck is fake. Come on. That right. He has to go that way.
That right, that way.
So, if the guy in the hoodie goes left, then Paul wins the bet. If he goes right, Alex makes £500.
Are you sure you don't want any action? No.
The mark's staying out of this bet. Just as well, as that random stranger is really Jazz. He's actually on the phone to Jess, listening into the conversation in the pub and waiting for his moment to walk away.
Whoa, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
There he goes.
Turn, you turn. Wait, which way? Oh, mamma mia! Oh, mamma mia! A good bet.
The whole scene was staged to convince the mark Alex is 24-carat crazy.
Listen, tonight we're going to play pockets.
Okay.
This is the game I love.
All right.
It's my favorite because it's a pure gambling game. So I'll see you tonight.
Before Alex heads off, he reminds Paul that he wants to play pockets later on. It's another crazy gambling game, and it's clearly his favourite.
We'll lose more money to me tonight.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hadi. Yamas,
Pockets, which is the stupidest game in the world, right? I've told him that he has a tell, right? And that if he puts something in his left pocket or his right pocket, I always know where it is.
A tell is a gambler's unwitting giveaway sign.
He can't figure out what his tell is. His tell is that somebody just tells me which pocket it's in. Right? That's the tell.
Paul must now persuade the mark to play a little trick on Alex. He wants him to cheat when they're playing their game of pockets later on.
Right? And all it is if he puts it in his right pocket, you put any hand in any pocket, right? If there's no hand in the pocket, nothing. All I need is, if one of you wouldn't mind, just letting me know which pocket he put something in. So,
I'll reach for the mobile phone when, if it's in the right, that's when it.
Sounds like he's up for a spot of light cheating by signalling to Paul which pocket Alex is hiding an object in later tonight.
Can you do it as well? You can do it, right? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Jody also agrees to make the mark feel like it's no big deal. They say their goodbyes and agree to meet up later at the card club for an evening of wild gambling.
Take care, guys.
Still to come, the mark plays a game of poker he'll never forget
If you beat me, I give you the card.
and pockets the biggest win of his life.
Come on. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
When hustlers go out, they don't take money. They take prop bets. The proposition bet has only one rule, and that's that the hustler always wins.
Question is, how many drops of water from this glass using this straw do you think I can get on the penny before it all spills over?
6.
6 drops before it spills over. So if I say, if I get more than 6 and you buy us a round of drinks, so 3 drinks, that one sounds nice, doesn't it? If I get 600, I'll buy you all the drinks. Sound good, yeah?
Yeah, we'll
okay, shake on it.
So, the bet is, if Jess can't fit 6 or more drops onto the 1p piece, she has to buy a round of drinks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You owe us a drink. Let's carry on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24!
Turns out you can fit a lot of drops on a 1p piece.
So I think you owe us all a drink.
Yeah, I did.
I'll love a gin and tonic, please.
It's a rainy day in Edinburgh, but the weather isn't putting these people off from sitting outside this city centre cafe.
Yeah.
Here come a couple of all-weather hustlers.
Sorry, hi.
It's Alex and Polly, who take a seat next to a friendly-looking chap at the next table. He's now the Mark.
You want to leave the table?
Yeah, we'll just move it a little bit. Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Sorry, I got so many bags.
Otherwise, you'll be off my table. and then you can pay the bill.
Yeah.
So that's the ice well and truly broken. One thing's for sure, the hustlers won't be buying anyone's lunch in beggars belief.
I feel really embarrassed, asking to borrow some money and stuff.
No, listen, it's okay. It's not a problem. I can lend you the money. I've brought 500.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect.
Sounds like Polly's short of money and Alex is helping her out. They're trying hard to draw the Mark's attention to the envelope and the cash.
100?
But he's so engrossed in conversation with his mate that he doesn't even notice.
500. And do you know what? I'm going to give you my new number and put it on the envelope, so if there's any problems...
Yeah.
Have you got a pen?
That's not going to work for this scam. Polly makes sure she gets the Mark's attention.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You don't have a pen I could borrow, do you?
I do.
Okay. Oh, actually, no, I've got one. Sorry.
Boom. He's clocked the big wad of cash.
I'm going to put it in here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Alex makes a big deal of writing his mobile number on the envelope, talking loud enough to ensure the Mark overhears.
Yeah?
Don't lose that. It's 500 quid in there.
I'm not going to lose that money.
Being a strong believer in not littering, Polly takes a moment to throw away the coffee cup. And the hustlers are gone, leaving the Mark to enjoy his lunch. A few minutes later, someone else arrives at the cafe. He looks and smells like he hasn't had a shower for weeks. Seems like he's found something. The Mark notices the tramp is holding a brown envelope, but this is no ordinary down and out. It's Paul, moving in for phase 2 of this scam.
Is this yours?
I think a lady put it in there.
Sorry, what?
A lady put it in there.
A lady put it in there with money in it.
Finders keepers.
Is that a number?
I suppose so. Oh, God.
This isn't what Paul wants to hear.
Still not right, is it, though, is it? Can you call that?
No, I don't want to do it.
You sure?
He's going to have to work a little harder on the Mark.
Just, I don't want to get into trouble. Do you want to call that?
After a bit more persuasion, he gets him to call the number on the envelope, knowing full well it belongs to Alex.
Hello there, hi. I'm just giving you a call. There's an envelope outside a place called Victor Hugo's with your telephone number.
Oh, no. That's... have you got it?
We've got it here. Another gentleman's got it.
Oh. Has he opened it?
No?
Okay.
He's a very honest man, yeah?
Oh, good. There's £500 in there for rent money for my colleague who's with me. I'm going to send her back, but she's not going to be able to get back there for another 20 minutes. Maybe if you could give him like £20, and when the lady comes, she can open the envelope and give it back to you.
Okay, that's fine.
That would be fantastic.
He said he wants me to give you a reward of 20 quid, and she's going to give me that back out of that.
Is there money in there?
There it is.
Can we say 40 quid? I mean, I don't know how much is in there, but...
It's reasonable, isn't it?
He's pushing his luck.
Just keeps me out of the rain for 2 nights, you know what I mean?
You've been incredibly honest.
Oh, thank you.
There's £40.
And there's 40 quid.
Can't say 50.
Why not?
Oh, thank you.
50's even better.
Thank you.
You are a very honest man. God bless you.
Oh,
You are.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
Thank you. You are too. I appreciate that.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
You'll have a good life now.
So that's a good deed all round, and everyone's happy.
I'm going to phone this bloke back and just tell him that I have to give him 50 quid.
Pleased with his good work, the mark calls the number on the envelope again to let Alex know he gave the tramp 50 quid. But the phone just rings out.
Well, you're witness. Yeah.
Looks like he'll just have to sit tight until the nice lady arrives to collect her envelope. So he waits and waits. 20 minutes later, and there's still no sign of her. Eventually, curiosity gets the better of him, and he sneaks a peek. Instead of 500 quid in cash, the envelope is stuffed with shreds of newspaper. So what happened to all that cash? Here's what really happened. Earlier, when Polly dropped her coffee cup into the bin, she made sure the mark saw her. When Paul appeared posing as a tramp, he dropped a brown envelope behind the bin, identical to the one Alex gave to Polly, making it look as if he'd just found it. But this one didn't have any cash in it, just ripped up pieces of paper.
Is yours?
Playing the honesty card, Paul encouraged the mark to call the number on the envelope.
Has he opened it?
Paul knew Alex would pick up straight away. After all, he and Polly were parked just around the corner, waiting for the phone to ring.
There's £500 in there for rent money.
Thinking the sealed envelope was full of cash, the mark had no problem giving the tramp a finder's fee out of his own pocket.
Maybe if you could give him like £20, and when the lady comes, she can open the envelope and give it back to you.
He said he wants me to give you a reward of 20 quid.
Can't say 50.
Being the hustler he is, Paul even negotiated the money up to 50 quid, plus a compliment for such outstanding honesty. Once he had the cash, the tramp walked around the corner to the van where Alex and Polly were waiting.
What did you roll the window up for?
Because I don't think
I feel sad. I've been humbled probably, and we just have to get on with life.
Never hand over money for something that appears to be of greater value unless you know who you're dealing with. An envelope full of newspaper isn't going to be worth very much when you take it down to the bank.
Earlier today, Shameless star Jody Latham helped the hustlers convince this mark to get involved in a poker game being run by Nick the Mad Greek, a wealthy high roller known for his wild gambling habit.
Full house!
A game called Pockets is also on the cards, and the mark has agreed to help Paul win in...
It's the biggest bet you've ever made in your life. Yeah.
The Mad Greek, Part 2. The mark arrives at the casino for tonight's poker game. The Mad Greek's Mercedes AMG is parked right outside, so it's game on.
And we have £500. Everybody buy in. We can settle up at the end, no problem. I trust you guys. Okay.
The cards start flying as the hustlers set about gaining the mark's confidence.
Give me my full house, baby! Yes! Full house!
Alex starts out winning.
There we go.
125. I raise another 100.
Oh God, okay.
But as the game goes on, Alex's plays get more and more reckless.
Don't like my kicker. Have it. Take it.
Alright, 100.
No, I don't
The
like.
Greek starts losing his chips left, right, and centre.
100 and something.
All in.
Alright, call.
And before long, Alex is almost broke.
You have me. You have me.
Paul puts him out of his misery,
Wait. I cut you for everything.
but Alex isn't done playing.
If you beat me, I give you the card.
Having run out of money, Alex is now playing with the key to his £30,000 Mercedes. The Mark looks on in awe.
You don't have to give me the chip back. I can buy it.
The bet's off, to everyone's relief.
Okay, take a break.
Take a break.
Do you want to come downstairs, boys?
So the Greek is out. He's spent enough on poker, but he hasn't run out of cash yet. He's saving some for his favourite
Ready for our
game,
game?
pockets.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Paul turns his back, while Alex puts his car key into one of his jacket pockets, right or left. All Paul has to do is guess which pocket the key is in. Simple.
Left.
Why? How you do this now? You have never done it right. How many? 5 times in a row?
Every time. You gotta tell.
I have a tell.
You have a tell. These guys already know what it is.
No way. Yep.
Do you know what his tell is? See? His tell is that somebody just tells me which pocket it's in. Right? That's the tell.
I do with you. I do with you. £1,000. I do with you.
£1,000. I'll do it for 1,000.
You know, I'm going to the toilet. I do with £1,000 with him.
With the help of Jody and the Mark, Paul can't lose. Alex refuses to play him anymore. He now wants to play the Mark.
If you lose, I'll give you the money. Christmas came early, right?
The Mark finally agrees to play Alex at pockets. Paul's guaranteeing the bet, so he's got nothing to lose.
Remember, right in the pocket, left out of the pocket. So if he puts it in his right pocket, you put any hand in any pocket. If there's no hand in the pocket, nothing.
Are you ready?
He's gonna do
scared. It's fine.
it. Look away.
Yes, look
Yeah,
away.
you can look.
It's now down to Jody. He has to signal to the Mark which pocket Alex has put the key in. If this goes wrong, the scam is off. The key's in Alex's right pocket. Jody's signal is to put his hands in his pockets. This is for £1,000.
Left or right?
It's in your right pocket.
In my right pocket.
The Mark gets it correct. He's just won £1,000.
Double or nothing.
No.
Double or nothing. Come on.
You're crazy.
Double or nothing.
Not to lose.
No, double or nothing. If you get it wrong, you don't get anything.
Come on, play.
Okay, turn it away.
Alex puts the object in his right pocket again, so Jody once again puts his hands in his pockets for the signal.
You can turn around. For 2,000, eh? Left or right?
They're now playing for £2,000.
Your right pocket.
Be honest.
Oh my days.
I told you.
I can't take any more of this.
No, double or nothing.
I can't take any
Double
more.
or nothing.
I can't take
Double
any
or
more.
nothing for. Look away.
The Mad Greek just won't accept defeat. So, it's double or nothing again.
You all right?
No.
This time, it's left, so Jody's hands are out of his pockets.
This is 4,000 I owe him.
Yeah?
£4,000 is on the line here.
It's in your left pocket.
The Mark's now £4,000 up on the game.
Double or nothing, one more time. One more time.
Paul advises the Mark to take the massive £8,000 bet. He knows he can't lose, but is still nervous.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
The hands are out of the pockets and the signals are in place.
It's in your left pocket.
This is not my night.
£8,000, won in just a few seconds.
Last one, because I a chance to get my money. Last one.
You have 16,000 with you, though.
I have the car. £30,000.
That's a brand new Mercedes AMG worth more than 30 grand. Alex is now using the car as collateral.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hands in. And that means the right pocket.
It's the biggest bet you've ever made in your life. Yeah.
Come on.
It's in your right pocket.
Oh my God.
16 grand. That's way more than the Mark has ever won.
Enough.
Enough.
No more.
Finally, enough.
Nick the Greek said enough. I can get it to you Monday.
Tonight, you're good for 16,000. On Monday, you tend to forget a little. Just, you know.
Listen, you want something? You can take the car. £30,000. You can have the car, you give me 16,000, we're square. But you don't have 16,000 on you either.
So Alex is happy to use the car as collateral, but it's worth far more than the £16,000 he owes the Mark.
Go have a look at the car. But this is worth 30,000. Okay, we're clear.
Let me speak to him, Max.
So,
Let me speak to him. All right, let's take a
Have a
look.
look at the car.
They go outside to calm down and have a good look at the car.
Oh my days. You can't have it though, surely. He's not just going to give you his car.
Alex won't release the car for the 16 grand owed. Maybe there's a compromise.
You owe him 16.
I owe him 16, which I'm going to pay.
Gives you 6,000.
That makes up to 22.
22,000 is a good price for that car. In your game, that's a good price for that car.
So Paul's suggesting giving Alex a few grand to make up the cost of the car, and the Mark can then keep it.
Okay, deal.
The Mark will pay just 6 grand for a £30,000 car.
Where's the cash?
Yeah, give him the cash. So,
There go an awful lot of £50 notes.
Deal?
you got yourself a car.
You happy?
It's not sunken.
What do you want to drink, Stuart?
Miller.
Get him a Miller.
He's only going to have one beer though. After all, he's got a brand new car to drive home.
Go upstairs, sit down, I'll get Jackie.
The Mark heads upstairs while the hustlers go to the bar to buy the drinks. There's no sign of the hustlers or those beers. What's the hold-up? Eventually, the Mark gets suspicious and goes back downstairs to find his new friends. There's no sign of them at the bar, so he heads outside. But they're not out here. And there's no Mercedes either.
Go upstairs, sit down, I'll get Jackie.
The hustlers weren't getting the drinks in after all. And Alex wasn't handing over the real key to that sports car. How else could he return it to the rental company that hired it out to them for the day?
Watching it all fit into place, you're just thinking, wow, wow, wow. And you're getting more and more excited and more sort of keen to do it, to have someone off. The reality of it is, it confirmed what I already knew, and that is it's very easy to get hustled.
We all love a bargain, but a casino is the wrong place to start thinking about buying a motor car. Make sure the person that's offering you something really has got the right to sell it. Be challenging about it. A car key on its own is worth nothing.